How are you guys doing today? I'm gonna flip the script on you guys. Ask the questions today.
How did it feel to get back out there?
Felt great being back out there. Feel like this is deja vu, unfortunately. But I'm happy to be back. It's really great to have such supportive teammates. They announced I was coming back in the meeting today, and just like the people cheering and stuff it made me feel pretty good about it. I've been working really hard. The training staff and the coaches have provided a lot of expertise, time, attention, a lot of love. Just trying to get me back out there, ready to battle, and the time has come. So just taking things one day at a time, and it's pretty great.
You obviously went through the hamstring injury last year. I mean, how much did you learn from that process and working your way back this time around?
Yeah, I think if you zoom in on anybody's story, I think there's always going to be times where you're going to be faced with adversity. And going back to last season, when I already talked about this in the last interview, but having surgery, coming back from that, working my way on the field, and back in the rotation, pulling my hamstring, and then this year, pulling my hamstring and pulling my hamstring again. It's just you zoom in, and it's part of the adversity. You're going to have injuries, 100% injury rate in the NFL. It's just the unfortunate truth. And I just learned that there's always better ways to do things. There's always lessons to be learned. Sometimes when you're winning and everything's going great, you might overlook those. And the second thing I learned is that when you have an injury, so oftentimes it's not even the site of the injury itself. It's other things that you may have gotten away with in the past that you just have to evolve your game, and you have to figure out ways to strengthen those and learn from those things. So.
You've been working to get back from this injury for some time, but how important was the bye week for you and your teammates to come back and really be healthy and get back to practice?
Yeah, great question. I think these things are really important. I think the timing of everything, beating the Bengals obviously, was very important from from the standpoint of listen, we can play with anybody, we can win. Everything is still in front of us, and ultimately going into a bye week, being able to kind of reset with that mindset. Listen, we got a good team here, a lot of really good players, good coaches, a lot of pieces. Let's come back. Let's take some time off, spend it with our families and loved ones. Come back refreshed and recharged, and make this push. And the energy was really high today at practice, and we're just going to keep it going. How about you? Got any questions?
It's hard to stay so positive when you were hurt. I mean, you came here looking for a fresh start and everything.
Yeah, like I said, when you zoom in on anybody's story, there's going to be times it's just the reality of the situation. It was really hard when I got hurt, the first or second play of the Jets game or whatever, and I had to play the whole game. I had my whole family there. There was 12 of them, and I played. I just said there's no way I'm going out like that. And after the game, knowing that I pulled it even before the MRI and stuff was really challenging for me. It was I really had to. It was one of those moments when I had a former Patriots teammate. He said, moments like these are going to take a lot of resolve, and I'm here, and I felt great at practice. So, yeah, just keep it pushing, baby. That's it. I got a question for you guys. Would you guys consider this a hot debate? I see online because the other day was National Ohio Day, and as a guy from Pittsburgh, went to Michigan, I'm learning more about the state. Is Cincinnati? Would you guys consider it Ohio or Kentucky? Because the airport is. Where's the airport? That's all I'm saying. The airport here is in Berea.
I'm more than happy to give Kentucky Cincinnati if they really want.
I'm just asking the questions. That's you guys come to your own conclusions.
The question is, do you like Skyline chili?
I haven't tried Skyline chili yet. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody talks about it though.
Hayden is followed by Skyline chili. Loves Skyline chili.
Okay, all right.
Skyline.
Do you eat chili on your spaghetti?
I never heard of that. Yeah, that's Skyline chili. They put it on their spaghetti. Interesting.
You might have answered this. Did you play against Tua when you were with the Patriots? What do you think?
I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Yeah. It's different when you play a left-handed quarterback. That's the most most apparent thing. They've got a lot of really good weapons. They got a talented offensive line. They present a lot of problems, but there's a lot of good teams in the NFL. The skill gap, or every team is good. So just got to figure out what they do well, take care of that, and figure out what they don't do. I can't speak, but don't do things well and take advantage of that as well. So that's football every week.